hell do you all? The match just started. Yo, what up? It's your boy BAZ Mayor back with some more Black Ops 4 multiplayer gameplay, and we just got a huge update that brought with it a ton of buffs, some nerfs, and of course, Nuketown. That's right, Nuketown is finally here, and just as everybody expected, it is pure chaos. But before I get into that, let me go over my thoughts on the changes this update made to the game. First off, we finally got the long-awaited buff to SMGs at close range. I don't know what took Treyarch so long, but it's better late than never. The MX9, GKS, and Cordite all got a 5-shot kill range now, and the Spitfire got a buff to a 6-shot kill range. Now granted, these ranges aren't the longest distance, but it's a start. And they also got a buff to their ADS movement speed, so the strafing back and forth juke is about to be too real. The only SMG that didn't get touched was the SOG, but that gun is already pretty good. So now the SMGs are no longer completely worthless, and they should be better balanced against ARs now at close range. And speaking of the ARs, the KN57 and Rampart 17 got some nice buffs as well. They both got reduced idle sway and a buff to their maximum damage range. In addition, the Rampart also got a slight recoil reduction to his first and third shots, which should help a little bit with those long-range gunfights. Both of these guns needed some love to make them a viable choice versus the ICR, Vapor, and the Maddox, so it's good to see that they got some attention. The Maddox got a slight recoil nerf to his first and second shots, but now it no longer has a recoil penalty when you equip the operator mod. Personally, I didn't really notice a big difference with the gun. It's still a monster at close range, and tap firing makes it pretty good at long range as well. For the tactical rifles, the Swordfish got a reduced burst delay and reduced idle sway, and the Pentaburst operator mod now has the same burst delay as without it. Strangely enough though, the ABR didn't get any attention because that one could use a few buffs. The Titan LMG got a few handling nerfs, but as you can see in this gameplay, they didn't really hurt the gun too much if you use it as intended, which is picking off targets long range and holding down lanes. The non-paladin snipers got quite a few buffs. The Outlaw got an increased fire rate, reduced idle sway, faster ADS speed, better centering, and a damage buff to help it finish off already damaged enemies. The SDM got aim assist when hip firing, which I'm okay with since it is a 2-shot sniper, and the Koshka got more reliable centering, so I guess that'll help it be more accurate. It doesn't really look like these guns are gonna be any more annoying than they are already, except maybe the Outlaw. Now for the big ones. The strobe light got a nice nerf to not only the visual effect, so now it won't blind you as much, but now the range where it affects your aim assist has been cut in half, so that's gonna be a lot less irritating now. And I haven't seen that speed glitch either that cheaters like to use this with, so hopefully they've already fixed that one too. Ajax. Poor Ajax. He got hit hard. He now gets affected by concussion grenades when he has his shield up. The bullet spread for his gun caught a nerf, and I'm not sure if this was already in place, but he also gets taken out with direct shots from a rocket launcher now pretty easily. But that's not all. His 9-bang also caught a fat nerf. Not only has the flash duration been reduced by 25%, Tac Mask also got a nice buff against the 9-bang, so now all you'll get is a few quick flashes and you're back into action pretty quickly. Tac Mask has also been buffed against the Razor Wire, the Concussion Grenade, and the Tempest. Now as far as the Tempest is concerned, I'm not sure if this was done earlier, but I noticed in this gameplay that with Tac Mask, I get back up after being hit with the Tempest after only taking about 30 damage. So between that and its buffed effectiveness against the 9-bang and the Razor Wire, Tac Mask is going to become a must on all of my classes, and maybe a launcher as well. Now overall, this is a pretty good update. Now, I would have liked to seen them address the matchmaking issues, because I've noticed that the geo filter on my NetDuma router can pretty much break the matchmaking due to that Dallas, Texas server being so rare in this game. So hopefully they take care of that one sooner than later. Now let's get to this Nuketown gameplay. It's only one word that can describe this map, and that word, well, I can't say that word here, so I'll just say foolery. But if you watch my streams, then you already know what that word really is. Anyway, this map is insane this time around, even more so than usual. It's pretty much mandatory to have a launcher whenever you play this map, because there's going to be specialist equipment and score streaks everywhere. The game modes available for Nuketown right now are Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirm, Domination, and Hardpoint. Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirm, as expected of course, are Spawn Flip City. And Domination, man, Domination might as well be a sudden death mode on this map, because if you don't capture B before the other team, you are trapped. You might as well just leave the game right then and there, because there is no way you're getting out of your spawn unless the enemy team screws up on their own somehow. And as much as I hate Hardpoint, it's probably the best mode for this map out of the ones available, because the points have set spawns and they rotate, so you're never stuck for too long. The specialists, as expected, make this map a complete cluster. Your best chance of doing well is to come in with the 3 T's. What are the 3 T's, you ask? Well, that's Torque, Titan, and Tac Mask. And as you can see in this gameplay, Torque is just nasty in this map, especially in Domination and Hardpoint, where he can overlook objectives from either of the houses. Now I'm gonna go ahead and admit it, I played like a complete slob using him. You can go on the top floor, place a barricade at an angle that will cover both doors, and place a razor wire at the window for anyone who wants to come in that way and try to get you from there. And if no one has a launcher, you're pretty much unstoppable. It is disgusting. Now the second T, the Titan, is the perfect weapon for picking people off while you're in that house, as well as just being an overall good weapon. And since the third T, which is Tac Mask, got that buff, it is a must for going up against Ajax, Prophet, and even Torque. The streaks, now you know they put in work on this map. The Hailstorm missile is just too mean, as you saw earlier in the video when I got hit with it. And you know I love my sniper's nest, that's no slouch either. Pretty much all the streaks are gonna go ham, as long as everyone isn't hiding in the houses or running a launcher. Now overall, Nuketown is gonna Nuketown, for better or worse. The overcast, snowy Russian setting looks cool, and brings a nice change of pace to the aesthetic of the map. And they also brought back the little pass for the RCXD, but playing it, wow. For me personally, it's pretty hectic to say the least, but as long as I accept and lean into the cheese, then I can have some fun with the map every now and then. But I'm not sure if I ever want to see it get put into the regular rotation. But at the end of the day though, whether or not you'll enjoy this map is pretty much gonna come down to how good you are at the game. If you're good at the game, or can at least hold your own, you'll probably get at least some enjoyment out of the map. But if you're not too good at the game, you're just gonna get killed constantly, and you're probably gonna hate it. Either way, it's still the same fast-paced, chaotic, spawn trapping and flipping, LMG and sniper fest map that it's always been since Black Ops 2. Just now with more specialist equipment to add to the overall craziness. The original Nuketown from Black Ops 1 is the only one that wasn't complete insanity. Man, I really miss that game. If they remastered that one, I'd be on it non-stop and would probably never play a new Call of Duty game again in my life. But I'm starting to get off topic now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. So if you like what you see, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. BAZ Mayor, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.